Our first day in Ho Chi Minh started with a heavy breakfast, and today we will be going to the main tourist attractions in the city. So, first, we will be visiting the Notre Dame Cathedral Basilica of Saigon. It is currently under renovation. This cathedral actually was built by French colonists and initially named it as the Church of Saigon. This cathedral was constructed between 1863 and 1880. It has got two bell towers reaching a height of 58 meters. The cathedral was elevated to a basilica by Pope John XIII, gaining its official name Notre Dame Cathedral Basilica of Saigon. Presently, you cannot enter the Notre Dame Cathedral as some restoration works is going on. Now, this restoration work started in the year 2017 and is expected to be completed by the end of 2027.
I think so. Yeah, because of you. Because I love you. Yeah. Okay.
Some renovation work is going on, right? We can.
Okay. So I have something to share you from here. This way a bit. What is that? A lot. Okay. So you can see, let's talk a little bit about the Vietnamese history. You know, we used to under the control of French colonizer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. On this time, I mean in 1858, the French colonizer, they came to Vietnam and invaded our country in the central area of Vietnam, that is Sơn Trà Peninsula. This one. And 10 years later, they moved down to the south to occupy the southern one right here, this place. Yeah, and they chose Saigon like the capital of Indochina. You know Indochina, right? Indochina, Laos, Vietnam, Cambodia. That is Indochina. Okay, and after that, to keep their belief, they built some construction. For example, this one, Saigon Notre Dame Cathedral, like the one in the Paris city. You know that's right. And when it's finished, this one is one of the most expensive construction in Vietnam. Why? Because all of the material right here, we have to import it directly from the European country. For example, the brick, you can see the brick, we have to import it directly from Marseille city from French. And the cross on the top, yeah. Also from Belgium. So that's why it takes time and it takes a lot of money from that. Right now we cannot get inside because as you can see, it has been under the restoration. Yeah, has nearly 10 years already, since 2017 until now. Yeah, and I heard that
10 years it has
nearly
been,
10 years
they are
already.
restoring it.
Yeah, and I heard that maybe it will take until 2028 to be finished. 2028 to be finished, or 2027 around there. Yeah, to be finished. Hope that when you're back here again, you will see the completed version. Okay. And back in this day, inside can contain 1,200 people at the same times.
Okay.
Yeah, and two tower right here, that is the bell tower, and contains 6 bells. 6 bells. Was named after 6 musician notes. For example, do, re, mi, son, la, si. And the son one, that is the heaviest one, up to 8.8 tons. Yeah, very heavy. Okay, and right here we have the Mother Mary. The Mother Mary, yeah, was made of Italian marble. Yeah, Italian marble. And you can see below her, we have the Latino inscription, Regina Passis Ora Norobis. Yeah, that is like a Queen of Peace, pray for us. Yeah, Queen of Peace, pray for us. And you can see she sadly holding the globe and look at the sky. Yeah, because she praying something for the people in the world, for peace. But you can see she is stepping on the snake. You see the snake? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you Catholic? No, not Catholic, right? In Catholicism, snake symbolize for like demon, devil, or something like that. So she's stepping on the snake, which means that like her victory against the devil and demon and sins also. Yeah, that is the victory from her. Okay, And I will share you the interesting story. Do you believe in miracle? Miracle. I mean miracle, something so strange, something like that. Because she used to cry. Yeah, she used to cry. On that time in 2005, yeah, on that time, yeah, a lot of people they gathered here and they saw that she cried, yeah, on her right eye, yeah. And some people they believe, and some people they are like curious about that. But after that, Vietnamese government they claim that it's just like the combination between rumor and the rain. Yeah, it's just
Rain,
a rumor.
rain.
Yeah, like this, the rain. Yeah, but before that we have the similar event. For example, in 1975, in Akita, Japan. Yeah, the local people they also saw her dry. Yeah, and surprisingly, when they take this sample and for testing, yeah, this one is from human beings.
Oh.
Yeah, and 5 years later, in South Korea, they also
Okay.
saw the Mother Mary right with blood right here within 7 days. 700 days. Yeah, so that's why most of the people they believe this one. I mean, back in this day, there used to be the special event happen at that time. Do you remember that in 2005? What happened at that time?
Tsunami.
Right?
Tsunami.
You know Katrina storm? Katrina storm. You know this one?
Yeah.
Damaged deeply the American and the central area of Vietnam. So that's why some people they said that the Mother Mary she felt sorry and would like to cry for her children. Yeah, that's why. Okay. That is also some information.
This is how the cathedral looked before the restoration work. Till 2027, till the restoration work finishes, we cannot go inside. So our next stop is the Saigon Central Post Office, which is located opposite to the Notre Dame Cathedral.
Why do you come to Vietnam? What is your purpose at that time? And the French colonizer, they're always based on a skill that they would like to get the Vietnamese government. They would like to get the Vietnamese people enlightenment. Yeah, so
Okay.
that's why almost their construction they usually add something related to enlightenment. For example, you can see on the board, on the flag. Yeah, you can see on the column. Yeah, we have some name, right?
Yes.
And most of them like physician, scientist, and philosopher. For example, we have Chamber, Amber, Gay Isaac, or something like that. Most of them like the physician, right? Yeah, physician.
Physician.
Yeah, physician. Okay, sorry. Yeah, and
Here.
moreover, do you see on the top of the front gate right here? Who is he? Who is he? One of the gods in Greek mythology. Can you guess? Give me some name. Do you know? Choose? No, no choose.
Prometheusum പിന്നെ വേറെ ആരെയും അറിയുന്നു?
One of the gods of Greek mythology. Do you know? This one, Hermes. Hermes. Yeah, because he symbolized our French telecommunication and the patron god of the commerce and messengers also. So that's why the French colonizer they put him here. Yeah. Okay. So let's get inside. I have something more to share. So you can see in the hall, in the main hall of this building, we have two pictures, right? The first one and the second one. Yeah, that is also the hand drawing by hand. Yeah, and the first I will show you one by one from the left to the right. The first one, this one, we call this like the telegraphic route of the South Vietnam and Cambodia. This one. And last updated in 1936. In 1936, you can see. Last updated 1936 right here. And this one, that is the Mekong River right here. Yeah, and will you have the Mekong Delta tour?
No, no,
No?
tomorrow.
Tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
I will share you some basic information first. Of Vietnamese people, the motherland of Vietnamese people back in this day in the North Vietnam. We just have the North Vietnam, you can see. And after that, we moved down to the South. Yeah, the South Vietnam used to belong to like the Khmer Empire. Khmer Empire. Yeah, from Cambodia. You know this one? From Cambodia. And when we moved down to the south to expand our territory, and actually they have, I mean, this place have a different name, that is the Prey Nakor. Prey Nakor, which means the small town in the jungle. But actually we also have our language, so that's why we mispronounce from Prey Nakor into Raikor, and from Raikor into Saigon. Until now, yeah, we mispronounce. Yeah, so that's why we have the Saigon name. Yeah, until 1976, we changed the name from Saigon until Ho Chi Minh City, into Ho Chi Minh City. Why? Because you can see in the middle, we have Ho Chi Minh president. No wife, no children. He took all of his life for Vietnamese people. So that's why Vietnamese people, we respect him a lot. So we change the name like the way to give respect, give thanks to him, yeah, for rescuing Vietnamese people. Okay, and right now this place still keep the original function as a post office, so that's why you can write something and send on the way down to Myanmar, Laos, Thailand, Cambodia, and Vietnam. Vietnam is the last stop of Mekong River. But you can see before Mekong River get inside Vietnam, they separate into two smaller sections. We can slide the upper Mekong River and lower Mekong River, right? So you can see upper and lower. Maybe for tomorrow you will go to the destination on the upper Mekong River. Okay, upper Mekong River. Okay, and right here, very beautiful you will see. And another side, this one we have the old Saigon and surroundings. The old Saigon and surrounding. So this one in the middle, you can see? Yeah, that is the Independence Palace. Independence Palace. Yeah, by the way, I have a question for you. Where we
So basically our guide was explaining to us regarding the history of Vietnam, about the North and South Vietnam, and how the name Ho Chi Minh came into place because of this great man Ho Chi Minh, who dedicated his life for the people of Vietnam. This post office is still functional, and you can send postcards from here to your hometown if you're interested. And you can also look for some stamps, Vietnamese stamps. I did buy some Vietnamese stamp, as I have a stamp collection book. You can also buy some souvenirs as well as some perfumes from here, because they do sell that also, because it is not only a post office but also a tourist attraction area. You can do the payment either by using your credit card or with money. Though the things that they sell in this post office is expensive, I wouldn't recommend you to buy from here, but you can get some stamps or postcards from this post office. So after visiting the post office, we reached our next destination, that is the Independence Palace. So our guide is guiding us inside the palace. It is also known as Reunification Palace. Our guide did a full homework and has come to explain us regarding all the tourist spots that we are about to visit today.
See, this one is not the original one, because there used to be different ones stay here. I mean the same place but different construction. I will show you the original version. Just wait. Okay, this one. This one that is the original version right here. Yeah. Because the French colonizer, when they came here, I mean the Governor General of Indochina, he built this one like the place for the government at that time. The Saigon government at that time. No, not from the Vietnam War. I mean the French colonizer, they stay here. Okay, The name that's the Nodorom Palace. Nodorom Palace, different from here. Yeah. But do you know who was the U.S. president at that time? I mean, in 1945. Do you know? Who know? What? No. I mean, who was? Yeah. But do you know who was the? I mean, have you ever heard about the domino effect? Domino effect. You know domino, right? When the first one falls down, the next one will be falling down also. I mean, one lead to another. Yeah. And back in this day, yeah, I have the map right here. The red one, that is the country who follow communist. Yeah. And Harry Truman, he would like to stop this widespread. So that's why his support for the French colonizer, they came back to Vietnam one more time. Yeah. One more time. Just wait. Yeah. Until 1975. Yeah. We got historical victory from the French colonizer, and at that time the French, they have to sign the Geneva Agreement that they have to stop the war in Vietnam. But after that, they jump into Vietnam immediately and separate our country to section, the North Vietnam and the South Vietnam, like you know already. Yeah, and the South, that is the Saigon government. And right here, you can see, there were 4 president of the Saigon government. There are 4 president of the Saigon government right here. But if you can see clearly, almost the time as the president, it was short. Yeah. Even the last one, just 3 days as the president. You can see right here. Yeah, just 3 days. Yeah. And I mean, the first president right here, he is the first one build this construction. Why? Because this one until 1970s, until 62. Yeah, this construction, I mean the original construction was bombed in assassination. Yeah. Sorry, but can you hear me clearly? I'm fast also. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, you can hear.
I'm just afraid that I mean I'm fast and that you cannot hear me clearly. So let me know when you cannot hear me. Okay. Just choose some of highlighted room to show you. Okay. But if you have any question, you can ask me about this one. Okay. And but today I will share you more about the history, maybe because today we will tell a lot of history already. I will just share you something related to architecture because you can see this one easily. Okay. So.
Mái tóc nó gọn rồi. Mái tóc nó đấy mà.
Let's see, fire, wood, water, metal, and earth. We believe that Vietnamese people, we believe that if in your house have 5 these elements, yeah, your house is a good house because you can keep balance, and by this way you can attract a lot of good things come to your house, and a lot of money or something like that. Yeah, so that's why inside of the Vietnamese house we always try to have these 5 elements right here. So today I have the challenge for you. your stress is can relieve your stress and avoid some controversy whenever you have some discussion together. And it's usually to play on every Wednesday. And can you guess which direction right here? I'm sorry, which element right here? Easy. Wood, right? Wood, right? This element. Yeah, we have metal and wood already. And you can see in the middle we have the oval table. It's not the triangle, it's not the rectangle table. Why? Because the same equality. Everyone the same. Everyone can be the host. So that's why, yeah, no one is like the leader or something like that. So that's why we have the same equality. Yeah, during discussion. That when you can see with the color of the fire, right? Fire. So we have 3 elements already. Yeah, we have 3 elements already. But so let's see, what did we have ready? This way. How about the water? The water, you are stepping on that. I mean the floor. The floor, because you can see the architect, the style of the floor is freestyle. It doesn't follow particular style. You can see, yeah, triangle, rectangle, square, like water, free form. And you even can see yourself the same location, the same position. So that's why, because we are the Vietnamese people, we are the same. So that's why there is no any discrimination. Yeah, yeah, that is the main. There were around 20 people, 20 Vietnamese ethnic group at that time. Yeah, from here. Yeah, they killed all of the people to take this ivory right here. So that's why nowadays when we mention about this one, some people they still got goosebumps because of that.
ഐവറി കിട്ടാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് 20 ആൾക്കാരെ കൊന്ന ഒരു ആനയെ കൊല്ലില്ല എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ അല്ലേ? ഐവറി ഇൻഡിക്കേറ്റ്സ് പവർ അല്ലേ? So the guide was explaining us the 5 elements that should be present in the house for prosperity. Similarly, they have taken into consideration these 5 elements while building the Independence House. So some halls or gatherings halls represents this 5 elements.
Divide into smaller area, yeah, for controlling easily. Yeah, you can see. The South Vietnam look like this one. And moreover, back in this day, the Saigon government information from that, and most of them we get information from the battle zone, the battle zone. And back in this day, because this one that is like the head office of the Saigon government, so that's why surrounding place there were a lot of embassy from different country. Embassy, you know this.
Middle.
In the middle, that is the phoenix. The phoenix, not the dragon. So wait the rest one. Okay, the rest one that is the president. The president. Yeah, we believe that the president is like, I mean, the dragons usually symbolize for something royal, something responsibility, right? Power, something the most powerful. Yeah, like for example, king or something like that. So that's why the rest dragon is the president.
ഡ്രാഗൺസ് സിംബിളൈസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് 4 seasons ആണ് ഓരോ വർഷവും. So this is where the president used to live, and this is actually located on the top floor and not in the ground floor. It basically has the bedroom, the dining hall, living hall, etc.
Find this element already. Yeah, finished already.
Metal. ഫയർ വാട്ടർ എർത്ത്. ഇതുണ്ട്, ഇതൊരു ബെഡ്റൂം. പക്ഷെ ബെഡ്റൂമിലൊന്നും അറ്റാച്ച്ഡ് ബാത്റൂം ഇല്ല കേട്ടോ. ഇല്ല. ഇത് ബെഡ്റൂം കേട്ടോ, പ്രസിഡൻറ്റിൻ്റെ ബെഡ്റൂം. അത് എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു കുറേ ആൾക്കാർക്കുള്ള
Yeah. But look the way he did. He turned the function from the meditation place into the dance floor. You can see the dance floor. Yeah, so that's right. Okay. Yeah. Okay, right here, I will give you the soft break around 10 minutes. You can have a look right here, or you can take your seat right there. And after that, we will go downstairs to the basement under the ground.
Okay. Our guide told us to take a 10-minute break here, and while we were taking the break, we could see some school students swarming in this place. These kids were supervised by their teachers who were wearing the Vietnamese traditional dress. Now this place is nothing but a bunker where the president would sit and discuss regarding the war progress. Now this bunker is divided into several segments or rooms, each having its own functions. It is better to bring a guide to the Independence Palace because the guide will explain you regarding everything, what to do first and how to visit these places. If you come without a guide, it will be just like taking photos and then going back.